How do I do such a good job pointing the camera every day in and day out? Wow, I'm just so proud of what I've done.
There.
That really helped.
Hello.
My sarcasm is lost on YouTube because YouTube's pretty well aimed.
How's the water?
It's pretty good. It's gonna I think it's gonna help me. I think it's gonna help me balance my electrolytes. Hey guys. Because that's what the body does. Water helps you carry them. All right. All right. It's our good time, old time, ragtime show. Tonight, as ever, we will take a page from the book of Ragtime, which Craig actually found.
Well,
and procured.
Although I was going to say I'm not sure it's as rare as I thought it was.
The book of Ragtime?
Today I was out looking around and I found another copy.
Did you?
Yeah, what are the odds of the book of Ragtime showing up twice in 1 week?
Odds are slim. It depends who you ask.
Maybe it's not as rare as I thought.
Give me a plectrum. And I will show you a plectrum. This is a plectrum. I told you once, I told you twice, I don't shoot faith and I don't shoot dice. I don't play the numbers and I don't shoot pool. Spend my money on you like a doggone fool. Something for nothing seems to be your plan. Something for nothing, baby, seems to be your plan. I'm gonna get myself a monkey, cause I sure don't need no man. You came from the city from far away, sweetest little thing to come this way. I bought you fine clothes and I paid the price. Now you won't even treat me nice. Something for nothing, baby, seems to be your plan. Something for nothing, baby, seems to be your plan. I'm gonna get myself a monkey, cause I sure don't need no man. Don't play the numbers and I don't shoot dice. I don't gamble and I don't play pool. I spend my money on you like a doggone fool. Something for nothing seems to be your plan. Something for nothing, baby, seems to be your plan. I'm gonna get myself a monkey, cause I sure don't need no man. Came to the city from far away, the sweetest little thing to come this way. Going to the juke joint, standing in line, spending all my money on beer and wine. Something for nothing seems to be your plan. Something for part, please. Something for nothing seems to be your plan. Something for nothing, baby, seems to be your plan. I better get myself a monkey, cause I sure don't need no man. Better get myself a monkey, cause I sure don't need no man. Something for nothing. Something for nothing.
Dixie Girl.
Yeah. John Adams guessed that.
I think it was John Dawson.
John Dawson guessed. Sorry.
Might have been John Adams.
You can barely see the comments.
Well, whoever it was, good guessing. I don't think it was a guess. I think it was more like they knew what it was.
Yeah. Well. It wasn't a wild guess.
No.
It was not a guess. Alright. Some folks say they're happy chasing the rainbow. How can they be happy someone to love me. Some sweet someone who thinks oodles of me. That's my idea of heaven, of heaven. Two arms inspire, two eyes of fire, two lips taunt me with a mad desire. That's my idea of heaven. Well, you'll find the rainbow's end, and there's a pot of gold. What I've got at my journey's end has got that beat tenfold. A little homestead, a little towhead, playing peekaboo behind the bedstead. That's my idea of heaven. Some folks say they're happy chasing the rainbow. How can they be happy always alone? Gee, I never feel lonely. I'm so happy it's true. Here's what I've got when my day's work is through. Is through. A moon above me, someone to love me, some sweet someone who thinks oodles of me. That's my idea of heaven, of heaven. Two arms inspire, two eyes of fire, two lips taunt me with a mad desire. That's my idea of heaven. Some say you'll find the rainbow's end, and there's a pot of gold. What I've got at my journey's end has got that beat tenfold. A little homestead, a little towhead, playing peekaboo behind the bedstead. That's my idea of heaven. That's my idea of heaven. James Redmond. This show is brought to you by PayPal Purchase Protection. That is so funny.
That is
Boy,
her
you really
idea
know
of
how to
heaven.
get my goat. I am so peeved at PayPal Purchase Protection.
All right.
Speaking
Oh,
of
stay
the
on
letter P,
guitar.
I am peeved. Okay.
What are you
It's my
doing?
pet peeve. Alright.
What you doing? Adjusting the camera
I'm just like
again?
helping things along a little
It's fine.
I know, but I think it's now also fine. Here, I'm gonna adjust you. There.
Some sweet day.
Some sweet day. Does it have words?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. All right. Welcome to Madly's Murder and Mayhem. All aboard the ragtime train. I forgot to say this. All aboard the ragtime train. Hey, John Adams, thanks for the train whistle. It's really cool. All right.
Thanks to Alan for sending along these handy-dandy tuners.
Oh, yeah.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
A garden that never knew sunshine once sheltered a beautiful rose. In shadows it grew without sunlight or dew as a child of the city grows. A butterfly flew to the garden and vowed for the blue sky above. The heart of the rose set aflutter with a wonderful tale of love. He told her of birds and of bees, of brooks and meadows and trees. He whispered rose of Washington Square, a flower so fair should blossom where the sun shines. Rose, no danger did not mean that you should blush unseen, but be the queen of some fair garden rose. I'll never depart, but dwell in your heart. You'll learn to care. I'll bring the sunbeams from the heavens to you, and give your kisses that sparkle like dew. Rose of Washington Square, a garden that never knew sunshine once sheltered a beautiful rose. In shadows it grew without sunlight or dew as a child of the city grows. A butterfly flew to the garden from out of the blue sky above. That heart of the rose set aflutter with a wonderful tale of love. He told her of birds and of bees, of brooks and meadows and trees. He whispered rose of Washington Square, a flower so fair should blossom where the sun shines. Rose, for nature did not mean that you should blush unseen, but be the queen of some fair garden rose. I'll never depart, but dwell in your heart. You'll learn to care. I'll bring the sunbeams from the heaven to you, and give you kisses that sparkle like dew. Rose of Washington Square.
On the banks of the Caney.
On the banks of the Caney. Great. Yeah, Gary O'Mara, I hope that answers your question. Which is, what is this one?
I know how to do it.
The banks of the Caney. All right, cool. And owl and the squirrel watched a happy couple sitting beneath a tree. Then he heard him say, "Be my honey and I'll be your bumblebee." He whispered, "Listen to me, dearie. I want you ever to be near me. Don't ever stay away when you hear me call you. When you hear you, you know I'm waiting for you. We've got some loving to do under the moon. The skies are starry and bright. The birds are sleeping tonight, and there is no one in sight under the moon. Close to my heart, you feel the tender embrace. Never too out like birds in June. When you hear you know I'm calling for you. We've got some loving to do under the moon. When night spreads its awning, you'll hear these lovers leave the tree. Hearts linked together, they vow they will never disagree. He crawled right around to meet her, and at the moment he would greet her, this Romeo would start a cooing this melody. When you hear you know I'm waiting for you. We've got some loving to do under the moon. The stars are starry and bright. The birds are sleeping at night, and there is no one in sight under the moon.
All right. Let's see. What's a good one? You've all heard of Jerry, the fearless fireman, the champion checker player of house number 9. Wound up playing a game with Billy Klein. Champion checker player of house number 9. The bell in the belfry went ka-lang, ka-lang, and he walked out of the building with the rest of the gang. Pushed seat on the seat and traveled down the line. He certainly made the fire run in record time. Jerry Moran, oh the ever-loving Jerry. Jerry Moran, he's a loving man. Jerry took his place with the rest of the gang. He started down the line and made the run in record time. Jerry Moran, oh yeah, ever-loving Jerry. Jerry Moran, he was a fearless man. He turned those corners like a crazy man. A champion checker player was Jerry Moran. Crying out was a fire, it was roaring hot. When Jerry took his team right up to the spot, he said to his firemen, you put your engines on the jump, cause there's 20 million gallons of water to pump. Toss me my helmet, hand me the hose. A child is in the icebox and he's almost froze. He started right in but got caught in the hall. His left leg was broken by a fallen wall. Jerry Moran, oh yeah, ever-loving Jerry. Jerry Moran, oh you loving man. Hand me my helmet and toss me the hose. A child's in the icebox and he's almost froze. Oh Jerry Moran, oh yeah, ever-loving Jerry. Jerry Moran, he was a loving man. Jerry started in but got caught in a jam. Poor old unsophisticated Jerry Moran. Now Billy Klein and Jerry, when Jerry got better, he started in to finish that little game of checkers. They fiddled and they fiddled, the best man to prove. When Bill said to Jerry, well, I guess it's your move. Just then Widow Bryan walked in through the door. Said, oh, you Jerry, I'm a widow once more. Jerry turned to Bill and said, it's my move, kid. I moved right out the window and believe me, he did. Jerry Moran, oh, that ever-loving Jerry. Jerry Moran, he was a loving man. Jerry turned to Bill and said, it's my move, kid. I moved right out the window and believe me, he did. Oh, Jerry Moran, oh, that ever-loving Jerry. Jerry Moran, he was a loving man. The last I saw of Jerry, he was sifting sand. That widow never got a hand from Jerry Moran. Jerry Moran, the fearless fireman. That was written by the same dude who wrote Casey Jones. He tried to follow it up with that tune, I guess. I actually like that tune just as much, though. I don't think it was a hit like Casey Jones was. Drove Meredith out of the room, I guess. Oh, you're back.
You drove me from your door.
Dowa.
From your door.
In Maine, we drive people from the Dowa. And they stay around the door because they don't know what you're talking about. They're like, what? You drove me from the what? The Dowa. The Dowa.
But they linger there.
And they stay because
they
don't
don't
know what it is.
understand that they're supposed to leave.
Yeah.
All right. Wow.
That's why they call people in Maine maniacs.
Now you know. When I was young, Dad had a mule. He was so devilish, couldn't ride to school. Acted just like he didn't have no sense. Put a saddle on his back, he jumped a 10-foot fence. Oh, Dad's old mule. Couldn't put a saddle on him, Dad's old mule. He couldn't put a saddle on him, wouldn't let him put it on. He couldn't put a saddle on him, Dad's old mule. Dad's He'd creep around like he's almost dead. Put a saddle on his back and kick a knot in your head. Dad's old mule. Oh, Dad's old mule. You couldn't put a saddle on, he wouldn't let you put it on. Dad's old mule. Dad's old mule. Well, when I was young, way down south, I saw Dad's mule kick his pipe out his mouth. I got to sway while I was out at play. Kicked me so hard it was Judgment Day. Oh, Dad's old mule. Wouldn't let you put it on. Dad's old mule. You couldn't put a saddle on him. Wouldn't let you put it on. You couldn't put the saddle on him. Dad's old mule. Dad's old mule. Dad's mule was so poor. He was thin as a rail. But the biggest thing was his tail. He didn't put a saddle on that old hound. He'd haul off and kick his stable down. Oh, Dad's old mule. Couldn't put a saddle on Dad's old mule. He wouldn't let you put it on. You couldn't put a saddle on. He wouldn't let you put it on. Dad's old mule. Dad's old mule. He was so old he didn't have one tooth. That old mule was too uncouth. He kicked Dad so hard, turned him black and blue. Just the wind from his hoof gave Dad the flu. Dad's old mule. Couldn't put a saddle on him. Dad's old mule. He wouldn't let you put it on. You couldn't put a saddle on. He wouldn't let you put it on. Dad's old mule. Dad's old mule. Whenever Dad wanted to have some fun, he tried to ride that old son of a gun. That old mule would kick up so much dirt. All you could see was Dad's old red shirt. Oh, Dad's old mule. You couldn't put a saddle on him. Dad's old mule. He wouldn't let you put it on. He couldn't put a saddle on. He wouldn't let you put it on. Dad's old mule. Dad's old mule. Dad's old mule was awful mean. The meanest old mule you've ever seen. Kicked Dad so high one afternoon, I mistook Dad for the man in the moon. Dad's old mule. You couldn't put a saddle on him. Dad's old mule. You wouldn't let you put it on him. You couldn't put a saddle on him. You wouldn't let you put it on. Dad's old mule. Dad's old mule. Well, Dad loved that mule. Hair him high. Kept him 40 years until he died. He lived so long till his head got bald. I thought that mule wouldn't die at all. Oh, Dad's old mule. Couldn't put a saddle on him. Dad's old mule. You couldn't put a saddle on him. Wouldn't let you put it on. You wouldn't let you put it on him. Dad's old mule. Dad's old mule. When Dad's mule lay down and died, made a pair of boots out of his old hide. His old hide was so hard and tough, Dad couldn't wear them when he'd strut his stuff. Dad's old mule. Couldn't put a saddle on him. Dad's old mule. You couldn't put a saddle on him. He wouldn't let you put it on. You couldn't put a saddle on him. Dad's old mule. Dad's old mule. Oh, Dad's old mule. You couldn't put a saddle on him. Dad's old mule. You wouldn't let you put it on. You couldn't put a saddle on him. Wouldn't let you put it on. Dad's old mule. Dad's old mule.
That's a sad song.
How's it sad?
Oh, thinking about Dad's old mule.
Like reminiscing about how silly it was that Dad had this
kidding.
really stubborn mule that was so uncooperative and irascible that even the boots that they made out of his hide were so stiff and tough
I was kidding. I know it's
that
not.
they were like unwearable.
If you enjoyed Dad's old mule and some of our other tunes,
Other treasures from days of yore from the ragtime era.
perhaps you'd like to send us some financial enthusiasm in the
We
form
appreciate
of...
your tips so much, but don't enable purchase protection.
And don't take a chapter from this book of ragtime. I don't think it's real. I think it's actually a fake document.
If you tip us on PayPal, just don't make sure you don't enable. I guess. Craig's like sweeping me off this. Craig's like getting the cane to sweep me off the stage. The cane. I mean the cane. It's like to.
It's in the book of ragtime.
In the book
It
of
says to
ragtime,
do
they did that in those days. Oh well, YouTube can still go. Send me a kiss by wire. Oh, my heart's on fire. If you refuse me, honey, you'll lose me, then I'll be left alone. So, honey, telephone and tell me I am your own. Hello, my honey. Hello, my baby. Hello, my ragtime gal. Send me a kiss by wire. You know my heart's on fire. If you refuse me, honey, you'll lose me, then I'll be left alone. So, honey, telephone and tell me I'm your own.
Remember that Bugs Bunny cartoon where
Singing frog.
that opera singer is trying to practice and Bugs Bunny's singing all those old songs and really irritating the opera singer?
Oh, that's funny.
Bye, YouTube.